welcome one more time to the Heart of Hollywood interview series. And today we have a spectacular guest with us. Her name is Angela Wilson, and she is well known, especially for her show, Mind Power. She's a motivational speaker, a coach, and also an activist for humanity and peace. So, Angela, how are you doing today?
Awesome. I cannot wait to share my story.
So where would you like to start? Because you do multiple things, and I know that you are a motivational speaker. Right now you are doing the Ignite the Light Off. Tell me a little bit about your background that we are seeing at the moment.
Okay. When yes, I share one message from different angle. I share message on stage as a speaker, as author of the book Path to Liberty. I also run my My Power show on social media. Yeah, from different angle. The reason I actually focus on humanity and peace is because I already finished the human's hierarchy needs. If everyone already know human needs, the hierarchy from Maslow, yeah, I finished all many years ago. Yeah, so basically after I've accomplished my success, like normally people say financial freedom or you live comfortable, I told myself, now is the time I need to totally focus to find out the profound answer of the question remained in my mind since as a child. When I was 6, my father actually opened a notebook and read The Destiny of All Kids. When I heard that my elder sister will start a tragic life after her 40s, it shocked me. Because I told myself, if I know one day I will live miserable, why should I make an effort to make it happen? Yeah, especially because I was born in the doctor's family and I resided with doctors' parents in the residential building in the city hospital in old time in China. Yeah, and
So
I saw.
How did you become a motivational speaker?
Yeah, because I already finished my mission on Earth. So if I want to stay here on Earth and I need to do something, then I wanted to share my message to the world, because most of us are suffering, yeah, and we have a kind of uncertainty and fear, which I have gone through since childhood, and I already find the light. When you ask a question about the background, is because all the reason human beings are suffering because we start with the darkness inside the unconscious mind. That's why we cannot access it. Like many actors in Hollywood, yeah, suffer ADHD, PTSD, OCD, all this kind of thing, because the darkness in here controlled by reptilian brain. But once we understand how to take the negative impact of the reptilian brain and use it, convert it to the mind power, we can access the largely inaccessible unconscious mind and get light.
May I ask you, what is the reptilian brain for you? What do you call the reptilian brain?
Okay, put like this. If you Google online, you will see reptilian brain basically help us to walk away from the fear. Yeah, it's like instinct, primal things. Everyone have that. Yeah, that connect with our primal needs. But that's exactly the reason why human beings suffer. I'm the only one and the first one. Until now, I'm the first one to talk about this, how can you use that to access the unconscious mind and free from any kind of suffering.
I know that you coach several people into liberating their minds. And how is your process into helping coach people that perhaps have some issues with the state or mind where they are in?
That's put like this, that different level. I have a standard courses, online course. Basically, in order to access the unconscious mind, well, the suffering doesn't exist. And we have to take different steps. And all the steps actually for the purpose to make sure our body becomes the device. Yeah, basically through the diet, nutrition, and your activity in your business, in your career and personal life. I give an example. If you are actress, yeah, and you maybe won't have a consistency in the high performance, yeah, but you may feel it's hard sometimes, have a mind block, yeah, then you can either buy the online course, yeah, choose which one fits, or you can message me and I tell you which one you to buy. But if you want to be quick, the best way is to book one-on-one coaching with me. I will immediately design a program for you. So put like this, if you want to keep your high performance, everyone is different. Everyone comes from different background, different childhood, right? So I help you to identify how the reptilian brain trigger your mind and teach you how to remove that. And the point is that the higher level you go with your mind power, the less you need to rely on nutrition and diet or, exercise or meditation. You don't need that. Yeah, we can see so many people, yeah, rely on nutrition, diet, yeah, meditation, yeah, different exercise, but still suffering. Yeah, like a Richard Branson.
He say the brain is the main reasons on why a person can react to positive, being positive or being negative.
Put like this, yes. But point is, sometimes we think it's positive, actually is a trap from the reptilian brain. We can see so many Hollywood stars, yeah, and they are comedian. They make people laugh, but inside, right, they suffer depression, end up suicide. Why like that? Because when we think positive, most of us, we focus on, we use our mind, willpower. Yeah, I think positive and things will be positive. It's not true, because the reptilian brain is there to make sure we stay in darkness. They can make you, yes, you want to feel positive, I show you positive, yeah? But then at the back, they trigger your mind, then you are taken down. So my training is teach you how to identify the traps and the tricks, disguised, maybe show positive. That's exactly the reason why so many Hollywood stars can never get rid of addiction, yeah? Self-sabotage, ADHD, PTSD, and even, for example, like a creativity. Yeah, if we are actor, actress, or performer, we want to be more creative. If you understand how to get rid of the control of the reptilian brain, and your creativity actually help you to access the unconscious mind, and it's safe. But not
because how a person can identify if they have a reptilian brain?
Everyone have. We are born have that.
How do we know that we have a reptilian brain?
How a person will know? That's in our DNA. We are born like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, instinct. For example, do you have sex? Do you like sex? Yeah. Do you want, sometimes I want this, I want that. That means you have a reptilian brain. Yeah. Reptilian brain actually connect with the unconscious mind. But if we don't know how to identify and take the control, you will see the unconscious mind is darkness, and is what the deepest secret of human being. But once you understand the traps, yeah, and go through the process I teach, then you will see unconscious mind is a lie. You can access that. Then basically you can chunk in between conscious mind, subconscious, unconscious mind. You will have no problem suffering any kind of issue, pain, or emotion. Oh my God, I lose control. For example, like currently coronavirus, so many people suffering. Yeah, so many people suffering. Why? Because we connect with the survival spirit, which comes from the reptilian brain. But once we understand how our unconscious mind works, we will always stay calm. We know the tricks in the whole universe.
Well, I think there is a very interesting subject, and how to, this is the first time I hear about the reptilian brain, and so I thinking about it. If you if you identify darkness with the reptilian brain, so the reptilian brain is the equivalent to darkness, perhaps the bad things that happen into our lives from childhood. Is that what identifies the reptilian brain?
Yes, but point is, if you Google online, and most talk about the reptilian brain is said is there to help humanity, human to stay safe, or fear, do not go into the danger. Yeah, save yourself from the danger. But truth is, if we understand, because I already achieved that level, so I know basically it's like a reptilian brain is like this. It's like a little baby, yeah, saw maybe cat, yeah, and was so frightened the first time saw cat. Then think the cat is like a tiger, can harm us, but actually is our delusion. That's exactly what happens with the reptilian brain. But we are designed to have immediate response to any danger to us. Like when you do performing, acting, you have stage fear, yeah, and you worry how other people think of you. Or when you are doing acting, you can tune into the role you are act on, yeah. But there, you maybe find out some news about some actors. When they go deep with the role, they can hardly come back, right? Because that kind of personality, like take drugs, all these weird things become part of their life because of reptilian brain. So, but
go ahead. Okay.
But if we have someone to teach you to identify what is correct direction to escape from the control of a reptilian brain, then your life journey, doesn't matter in acting, in personal life, everything will be aligned together, is to make sure reach to the lights, to build up a different energy path to the lights. You will not suffering. Yeah, even like for example, if you suffer health issue because of acting or a kind of some accident happening, and you go to hospital, yeah. But once you are trained, you will even communicate with how the medical doctor working on your body differently. If you don't understand what happens, then you will allow the doctor to working on you, and then you lose control for the reptilian brain. And the reptilian brain will do whatever it takes to make traps and tricks to make sure at the end of our life, we go to wrong direction. That's the point.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Is that the reptilian brain?
Yeah, reptilian is a lizard, lizard, reptilian. Okay. Yeah. That's why you can see reptilian sign there, yeah.
So let's think about, let's say, perhaps is an actor, okay? And this actor wants to be, no, let's go back a little bit. I would like to put you an example, okay? Yes. Perhaps it's a child. They always wanted to be an actor and want to be an actor, but it has a lot of fear because it has fears of the camera, or it has fear of the stage. Do you think that this person with your coaching can become free from fear, break this fear that they have?
Yes, not just a child, anyone, even famous actress, they also have a kind of fear, right? Because that's a fear from reptilian brain. Unless we know how to reach the lines, they're always there, yeah? So what I do is based on their situation, basically depends on the program they go to, the fastest way. For example, they need to take a big role in 1 week, yeah? So in this 1 week, I will ask them what exactly the level you want in as a result in the acting, because go through if you are acting in a movie, there are different things, yeah, different thing can take you to different level of fear, right? Yeah, so what I can coach through is based on what exactly the thing, yeah, and then I can help you to shift your mind between the 3 level. Conscious level is rational, is conscious mind. Emotional level, that's actually where the fear come from, yeah? So I can help you to actually tap into the unconscious mind. Then once you understand how that works, then when you can feel your body like vibrating, that's your body will be like a device. You immediately shift into that zone. Yeah, that's different from willpower or manifesting. That's completely different. Because manifesting is ignore what is going on behind the thing inside your mind. Yeah, but shifting is understand what a reptilian brain try to working with you, and you start to learn how to deal with that one by one.
Interesting. I think that is a very, very interesting, like dissecting all your thoughts and what points do you need to work on. I would like to ask you about the samurai mind that I'm reading behind you.
Oh yes, samurai is like that. So reptilian brain are so strong to control human being whole life. Yeah, and many of us understand we have the power, but we don't know how powerful we are and how we can have the power. Yeah, some of us maybe think, oh, there's a power outside or God, somewhere to help me. But actually we have it. So we first need to understand who are our enemy. Our enemy is not anything outside. Our enemy is the reptilian brain. And reptilian brain is so strong, so we have to be like a warrior of our mind to fight against the reptilian brain. That's why I brand it as a mind samurai. But most people normally think, hey, I think and I control my whole life journey. I decide which contract I need to take. I think I'm the boss. Yeah, I already dominate my life journey. I have a lot of money, but why you tell me I need to take the power back? Very simple. Because if you live in the fear, yeah, you suffer from addiction, PTSD, ADHD, or suddenly you caught up with cancer because everything is chemical, right? Easy to caught up with cancer, and then you feel lost. You don't know what might happen. You take a chemotherapy. That means what? You are losing control. Mind samurai, it teach you, even you have a physical body issue, yeah, you can use the mind power actually to dominate your body, how your body runs.
Well, I think they're having a lot of insights from what is your workshop. I see it can help you to dominate your fears, break into your fears, and control your mind. I believe that it will be great for anybody that would like to break their fears because they cannot move forward with their life.
Yeah, you're so right. That's so important. Point is, because our whole life journey is set up basically for tragic ending. Because the largest fear, the last fear is what? Is fear of death. Yeah, I was living the fear of worry where I'm going after I die when I as a child, because I saw patients every day in the hospital. Yeah, so once if we get rid of PTSD, all the suffering, our life is all awesome, and then we have $1 billion, we have everything. The last fear is what? Is what will happen after we die. That's exactly the problem. But if we understand, if you learn this technique as quick as possible, then actually you can control, you can dominate, you can design where you go. Especially if we always like go on trip with private jet, helicopter, yeah, suddenly they are crash. But once we understand this works, actually we can minimize the tragedy. That's exactly why I really urge everyone to understand how this works as quick as possible, because otherwise life is unpredictable. Why is unpredictable? Because
I do believe the if fear, it needs to go out of a lot of us for we can do new things and you know, go to the world and do more exciting things. I think that one of the biggest issues that the humans have is that we fear about love, we fear about having new friends. Perhaps for some people it's easier than the others. So with your workshop, how do your clients feel after taking your workshop?
I share with you, point is, once we get rid of the fear, yeah, we've actually, some people said, if I get fear, that means life is boring. No, you will be able to understand different dimension. The earth dimension is so low level. Yeah, there are different level of dimension, and then you will be able to access all other beautiful things. You will be creative without side effect. I'm a person, I live on different dimension. My physical body is here, but because my mind already goes through different dimension, so and that life is so beautiful. It's beyond the earth dimension. You have no fear, and most important, that you can actually go to different level of traveling, time travel from here, and that's really so beautiful. And you can find a lot of testimonial on the website, passtoliberty.com. And also depends, the result depends on what you pay for. Yeah, I have a program even up to over $1 million US. For example, if a person is dying, yeah, is dying and pay billions. There is a typo in gambling industry. It just died 1 month ago. He paid 15 billion. I don't know is Hong Kong dollars or US dollars. Try to save his life, and he failed. But I teach this technique. But he has shopping around, paid a lot of money to different religion, hospital, try to get rid of fear of death, and didn't succeed. You know, at the time when he died, I saw the news. Yeah, he's died with eyes open like that. That means what? We work so hard. We think we are the king of our empire. At the end, we are lost. So all depends.
It's very important to be with, to be happy. For we can at the end of our lives to be. You know, sometimes some of us, we do need help because nobody knows where we're going after we finish our mission or our life here in this earth. You know, so I think it's exciting to know there is someone like you, Angela, doing this workshop and helping some other people accepting, you know, this transition into another place, a beautiful place. I think that's very interesting and also a beautiful thought, you know, to think at this.
I think everyone on earth, you know, because when we were born, we didn't born with a manual, right? Like air conditioner, you know, refugee or air conditioner, or you know, fridge. When we come out from factory, there is a manual. Human beings have no manual. Human beings just go with the flow, how they feel or how they learn. But at the end, we all, you know, have no chance to really survive. A human being's life experience on Earth is just temporary. Yeah. So I'm happy I am able to contribute to those people who really wanted to dominate the whole life journey, dominate everything, and want to control. That's exactly where I came from, because I was born as a child. I wanted. unwanted child in the Cultural Revolution in China. And my parents was suffering tremendously the stress from the society, because at that period, everyone against each other, colleagues start turn on to each other, and the spouse start turn on each other. And I was the victim of the family because my parents cannot release their stress. So they put on me. And I told myself, why I deserve that, and why other patients, it doesn't matter they are rich, they're poor, they are vulnerable, or they're powerful, they all suffer tremendously, but the temporary, happiness, they suffer again. I was questioning this, and I told myself, I don't think that's the life I want to live with. I want to find the answer. And because of fear, that's really frightened me to work so hard to reach my success. Then that's why the rest of my life, is just to make sure different level of ability to get rid of fear. If you know the 2012, the conspiracy about, the end of the world, 3-day darkness. I don't know if you knew it or not.
Yes, I think there is a fear coming out new.
That's right. You know what happens, that time also the time in the period I was seriously to be committed to be a religious nun, forever. Then I did a lot of research from different religions. I checked from Europe. I think, maybe all these gurus have the power over me. They can see what I didn't see. So actually, I really prepared to die. Really, I did. Then turns out nothing happened. And I got angry with myself. I said, if nobody can tell me exactly what's the truth behind that on the other side, and they all pass the information, but they never have the experience themselves. I don't know if they deliberately manipulate or whatever. I told myself, I'm going to take a risk to find what's going on there. Then I start to practice, travel out, really. Then I found out, oh my God, it's completely a lie. Completely a lie. But point is, they're beyond that. And then after that, what happens? And because I practiced also another 2 years before this on how to, free from the suffering with the relationship. Put like this, I was in the situation given 2 options. I love my husband, but he told me, if you want to stay with me forever, you have to be part of us. But I cannot be part of them who take drugs and be naughty and lose myself. I cannot. But I love him. I cannot also accept to find someone else. Because if I love you and I'm with someone else, that will cause another issue. I don't like that. And also, of course, because I love him, that's why I accept his proposal. And then, we made a wedding vow. No matter what happens, stay a loyal in the relationship. So I asked all different gurus, the spiritual leaders, if they know how to get rid of their sexual desire. Because I think if I want to stay loyal to myself and stay loyal to the relationship, the only way is get rid of the desire of intimacy. And no gurus can tell me, because they still suffering. Even they have no sex, no partner, they suffering. They have physical needs. So I practiced more than 2 years. Benefit from my practice on gets rid of control of reptilian brain. You know what happens? In a sudden, one night when I go to bed, I lie down and I suddenly jump up because I see the bright. Then I look around, it's dark. That's maybe mistake. So I lie down again. You know what happened? I saw lights again. I thought that means something different. So I put my fingers on the eyelid. Oh my God, here open. It's bright. The third eyes, there are 2 types of third eyes. One is see the ghost. One is see the high dimension. You can call paradise or heaven or angel. And the bright here is to high dimension. And then you know what happens? Then the rainbows start come to my house. oh, I suddenly realized, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. And also the other night, there is something very special happened. And then I can see I refuse the energy come to me. And suddenly I can send the light from inside my body out. Because of that, then I start to share how to actually to access the unconscious mind. But everyone else, my clients do not need to go through all the really dangerous, fight or go through the dirt I have gone through, because I already found the recipe.
Well, I see that you have a lot of self-control, and to have a lot of self-control of your own personality, you have to have control of your mind. And so I think that you're very right on, the samurai mind, to have this a state of concentration. Another of the things that I would like to ask you, you are original from China, but you are in Australia, and you have traveled all around the world, speaking around the world. How the people can contact you? Are you do your coach do you coach in China, in Australia, or online?
Yeah, everything is online, and people can reach me through the website and can easily find me on social media. Dr. Angela Wilson, the Mind Power Lady, can easily find me. And if anyone from here, from the heart of Hollywood, they can even message me from WhatsApp. My number 61 Australia and 0451 886 338. I do encourage everyone really find the mix of your own reptilian brain. So make sure you are on a safe trip. Yeah, basically I'm the coach for the what? Safe trip in the whole life journey. Doesn't matter in which angle, business angle, personal life angle, or career angle. Doesn't matter. It's all from the mind. If we don't really know and have the skill to really working on the most darkest part, actually is there like an uncertain bomb, yeah? Can trigger us anytime when we feel the highest level of success suddenly knocking down because of this, and we are out of control. Then what we think the success actually is like in vain, yeah? Because we cannot hold forever. But once we understand the technique and know how to working on it, then I love what you said, have a strong mind and control. But we want to understand if our control is the right way to control. Sometimes we think is right to control is based on the conscious mind, judgmental mind, the rational mind. Actually, is a trap from the reptilian brain. That's exactly why you can see the world leader in different industry still end up tragically. That's exactly the reason. But the good thing is mind samurai training is what? To use your ambition, use your power, yeah? To convert that negative part from reptilian brain, use as a fuel to go to an unshakable success that can last forever.
I totally think that that is possible. And Angela, it has been wonderful having in this interview with you. Thank you so much for your time. Would you like to leave a message for all our Heart Hollywood audience that will be watching the interview?
You can reach your success without fear through the unconscious mind and effortlessly. If you want to save your effort, your time, your investment, and want the consistent high performance, you cannot ignore the Mind Samurai training. That's the message.
Well, thank you so much. I really, it's very interesting, everything that you are sharing with us today. And I will be catching up with you soon. And so thank you so much again. I know that in Australia is 11 a.m. right now.
No, in Australia, yeah, now is in 11:40 a.m. Yeah.
11:40 a.m. So we are several hours behind, but it's always a pleasure to be able to talk with you and bring us all these interesting subjects and how we can have control, dominance in ourselves, and also break our fears. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful talking with you. Okay.
You are welcome. And everyone, welcome to Reach Me Out. I work 24 hours. I rest only when I'm not needed. Okay. I'm very energetic because I break the code of unconscious mind. I love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you all. Bye for now.